on this episode of Bot versus Con.
This time it's going to be a gold seeker.
Gold seeker coming out of the vault? Yeah. That would be funny.
I want this. I had to take my glasses off because of that. I knew you would love this. I saw the skull and I was just like, yeah, James is going to get this.
Well, I mean, you could justify maybe $40 worth of that for these two.
Jeez, that's a lot.
There's another Predaking that we're going to be talking about in a little bit that I'm more interested in.
Interesting. Okay. Actually, it actually looks pretty good. The picture on the right looks pretty good. Completely agree with you. It looks like somebody who had some
botched surgery. You'd see him on that show, Botched.
Yeah.
Maybe because I just like him better. Exactly.
I will not be happy to see it in your collection, but it looked better than what I had seen previously.
This is Bot versus Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
Welcome back, Bot vs. Con fans. As always, this is Bobby the Bot.
And this is James the Con. And this is Bot vs. Con, where your voice is heard.
And we're back with another round of news. But before we jump into that, let's give a shout out to our official sponsor, the Chosen Prime, where you can find a lot of the figures we're going to be talking about, whether they're in stock, maybe on pre-order. Who knows? Maybe they're on their way to you. Also want to say thank you to our members. We really do appreciate you as well. We will be having a members only coming up, so stay tuned for that. Also to our subscribers, we really do appreciate you. We wouldn't be doing the channel without you. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and click that subscribe button as well as that notification button so you can be aware of when we're back on. And with that, James, over to you.
Yep, so let's get into the news. And before we get into the Transformer stuff, I do want to say rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. I know he was a big part of my life, probably a lot of your lives out there as well, as even if you didn't know it. So, may you rest in peace, Prince of Darkness. And now, let's get into the news, and let's talk about TF Nation. And they keep doing this on purpose. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. We have Ed, who was an artist on several Transformers comics, and Dungeons and Dragons, and Godzilla, and Sonic the Hedgehog. He's just been around on a little bit of everything. So, I could see a lot of people wanting his signature with all of the brands he's worked on.
I could see that as well. Not gonna... Puri?
That's why I didn't even try.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ed.
Puri. That's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah. Very cool, though. Let us know if you are attending TF Nation down below.
Definitely. I'm jealous.
Next up, we have Funbie Studios. They're going to be bringing the Rod Pod to TF Nation as well. I believe this is Rodimus' spaceship.
I think it is too, but I don't know what that's from.
It's from the IDW comics. You could tell, like the one you have, the Rodimus you have, it kind of has that same head crest thing. The Adamus Machina one that's based off the IDW.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just like, I have a lot of Rodimuses. Which one are you talking about?
I meant your most recent one.
Okay. Maybe my most recent.
Okay.
But, okay, yeah. I thought it was a mask, personally.
I think it's supposed to look like his head. I mean, it's cool. If you have all the spaceships, why not add this to your collection? Go ahead and buy it in MP scale, Bobby. Or print it in MP scale. There you go.
I am officially part of the 3D printing owner club, but I have to wait till my basement's finished to set it up, so...
And this is a question for all of you guys out there. What is this? What do you think it's going to be? I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. But let's talk about what we think it is. So TF Source is having a vault where legends return. So what do you think this is going to be?
It's either going to be them rebranding their vintage collection or their vintage store, maybe.
Oh, okay.
You typically think about a vault like you're saving something. It has some value. Where legends return, so legendary figures are back up for sale. Old figures are coming back where you can purchase them. That's what I was thinking about.
That makes sense. So if I want to kind of be a troll, I want to say that they're just going to be reissuing Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp from Make Toys, because those are the legends. And then, oh look, here they are. But honestly, I think it's going to be Make Toys related because TF Source seems to have some relationship with them. There's rumors, but we're not going to get into those. I wouldn't doubt if it's Brainstorm.
I would be very happy if that was the case. I've heard rumors, and I don't. Again, rumors are just that. But I don't know why this would make sense and why it's a rumor. But I've heard that now Make Toys has finally gained, I guess, the molds now, and so now they can start doing what they were supposed to be doing. I heard they were having some fighting, legal stuff behind the scenes. Again, rumor, but I like your idea better than mine. That would be awesome because I want Brainstorm.
That was another one of the things, is they're going to bring back the old Make Toys molds that, maybe they think people want. Maybe Computron, maybe their Devastator, maybe the Headmasters, something like that they might be doing as well. I was just going to be hopeful. And there's two ways. It's either going to be Brainstorm, or it's going to be more Seekers, which would be hilarious. It's just, here's a green Seeker.
This time it's going to be a gold Seeker.
Gold Seeker coming out of the vault. Yeah, that would be funny. I'm interested just to see what it is. Not probably going to pick it up, but I'm interested to see what it is. Unless they come out with the curveball and it's like Make Toys' Snapdragon or Ape Face, because those looked amazing. I think we only saw Snapdragon. I don't remember. Those looked amazing, and when we saw the art like a decade ago.
Well, and I can't remember when we talked about the third party panel. TF Source wasn't there, and we didn't see
Make
another
Toys
Seeker.
Wasn't there either.
Yeah, so we didn't see another Seeker as an exclusive, which was different, and so who knows? Maybe we'll get something for Chicago that's not a Seeker. It's something new, something fresh.
We'll have to see. So stay tuned. Let us know what you think down below. I'm interested to see what everybody has to say.
Yeah.
Next up, there is a convention out at the Holiday Inn in La Mirada in California. And Autobot Killer, one of our members, pointed this out to us. So there'll be a whole bunch of sellers selling toys and collectibles. I guess there was McFarlane was there at a previous event, so it is pretty big. I guess the Sandlot actors will all be signing autographs. So looks like a fun time. If you are in the area, I would recommend going.
Yeah, it's a month too early. I will be in San Diego in September.
Oh, well, maybe you can still fly out. Who knows?
Peek my head into geeking out. Yeah.
There you go. We'll be right back with Just Announced. Moving into Just Announced, we have Cyberworld Episode 2. Did you watch it?
Damn. I knew there was something I was supposed to do.
I watched maybe a minute or so of it just to get the feel of it. I just didn't have time. The voice acting and the animation actually seems pretty good. So, kind of looked interesting. And, yeah, I need to go back and watch Episode 1 and 2.
I'm going to watch. No kidding. I was actually going to watch it today, and I got caught up with something, and I couldn't get to it. But yeah, I was actually going to watch it before we started recording.
The first thing I thought of when I saw this thumbnail, though, are they around flowers? But I guess they're targets.
Yeah, I saw targets, and then when you said flowers, I was like, well, maybe they're like, some monster targets, or like. The targets are alive, and that's the enemy or something like that. Who knows?
I don't know. Anyways, let us know what you think down below if you've watched this.
Yeah.
We got quite a few customs to go through, and if you guys have any customs, art, cosplays, or anything like that, be sure to send it to us. We will be doing our fan appreciation soon. But here we have an ostrich cassette by Insulin on Weibo, and it's based on the design of Takashi Matsuda in 1985. So this is probably going to be one of Blaster's cassettes. And this is very, very cool. No physical product, but it's still cool to see.
Very cool to see. I'm not sure how I would have felt about it coming out as a kid.
If it came out as a kid, you probably would have loved it.
Well, I didn't know until later in life that ostriches can actually like be mean. So I would have just been like, "It's a bird. What's this bird gonna do?" And I didn't know like they were fast, and like I didn't know all this stuff about. It would have had to be in the cartoon, to give me that. But yeah, if they just came out with a toy, I would have been like, "It's kind of cool," but ostrich? Ugh.
Yeah, I want a cassowary repaint. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Next up, we have Scourge the Tracker by Tony T.O. And this looks phenomenal. Like, as a 3D printed figure, I think this is what you need to start figuring out how to do. And, yeah, this is really cool.
I want this. Tony, hit me up. This looks great. I'm amazed. This looks really, really good, and in both modes. That head sculpt is beautiful. So, great job, Tony.
Yeah, I agree. Next up, we have a custom Studio Series Gamer Edition Optimus Prime via Weibo user, and this again looks phenomenal. And I guess they did Sideswipe as well. Really brings the figures to life.
Yeah, these look great. I have that Sideswipe, and yeah, these look amazing. I say all the time, where did you learn how to do this? I missed that class in school.
Well, you can always go back.
Yeah, clearly.
Next up, we have a custom Megatron via A17 on Weibo, and I guess the base is a Menosaur Toys Progenitor Effect Foxhound. I meant to look that up beforehand, but I didn't. But this looks very cool. The head shape throws me off, but I'm assuming that's what the base is, so that's fine. And I think they did a great job with this.
I think they did a great job as well. I like the claw. I was when I first saw it, I saw the picture on the right, and I was like, this looks like a chunky RC. Like
because of the head, yeah.
The head, and I didn't really see the cannon, then I see the picture on the left. I'm like, oh, okay, it's Megs. But yeah, it looks good. Looks very good.
I agree. I think this is a great little custom. And if the head was tweaked to look more Megatron-y, I think this would look cool if it actually transformed too. I don't know what it transformed to, but that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Robo Lucas Decal Store. So he's doing some offers. So for every £5 spent on dry rubs, you get a free decal sheet from 150 to 210 pound stock, and you could do a bulk order. So if you get 5% off of 30 pounds or more, or 10% off of 50 pounds and over. So pretty good discounts. If you're interested, go hit them up.
Yeah, I need to talk to Robo Lucas. I actually need some decals, so I'm gonna message him. I need some stuff. He has a lot of different things, and it's cool that it's either dry rub or water slides and all various other kinds of stickers. And so yeah, I definitely need to hit him up.
Yep. Funbie Studios has a comic effect parts, which are very cool. I'm good, but I think they're very cool.
This is what I remember about comics, and what I thought comics were, and why I never read comics. It was like watching the old Batman TV show, and it's like kapow, bang, all that. I thought that was like real cheesy. So I thought that's what comics were for the longest time, and I missed out. I can admit I missed out on some things, but I think these are kind of cool if you want to like do that with your figures.
Yeah, I think they are really cool as well. And you're right, comics were cheesy, especially back in the day. But they've grown since. I could see these. I know Transformers is comics, but to me, these remind me, like you said, of Batman or Spider-Man or something, Marvel versus Transformers, but they still look great. If this is what you're into, go print some and let us see what they look like and what figures you put them on.
Yeah. It's kind of cool though.
Next up, GoBetter has a kit for Megatronus. Kind of seems like it's overdoing it. We're not going through all the pictures, but you can make him have a better backpack, more similar to what he had in the comics.
I never read the comics, so that
Those are good. Those are the War Within, I believe it was. Those were good comics.
I don't know if this kit comes with it, but my only gripe about the Megatronus is that when he's in alt mode, the arm separate from the turret. So I don't know if this is the kit that makes it so it stays together. So when you move the turret, it comes up together. The hands and the arms and the turret come up together. If it is, then this kit does everything because there's a lot of pieces to it.
A lot, yeah. I don't know if it does. I tried to figure it out. I really couldn't, but there's a lot of stuff. If you want a complete Megatronus and you don't want to wait for DNA, which is surprising, they don't have one already, go ahead and pick this up.
It's going through Hasbro's color
approval, yeah. This surprised me, though. What is it? Tommy Park showed off that they're doing a black Zarak KO. This is very cool, but I don't think I need it.
What?
I have the Hasbro one, and this one is more interesting to me than Scorponok, just because this one is a rarer figure, the original one. I don't need it.
I had to take my glasses off because of that. I just knew you were going to say that you're in on this.
It's cool. I mean, the other one, the Scorponok, was like $80, and I get it, they're big figures. But I got Metro Titan. I don't know how big, honestly, they are compared to each other. For $30, so this would have to be maybe $50 for me to pick them up.
Okay.
Just like that $30 was, love that figure for that price.
I just do. I am picking this up. I did pick up the Scorponok as well. The KO.
Do you have it already?
It actually should be here tomorrow, I think.
I was curious about the quality. If you rant and rave about it, then if you say it's totally worth the money, then I might be interested.
Yeah, I think it'll be here tomorrow. So yeah, I will pick this up, and I've never actually had this figure. I had Scorponok as a kid, so that's going to be kind of cool to have this one as well, since I do have both in the Titans Return.
It would have been a little weird if you had this as a kid, since it was a Japanese exclusive.
Well, I mean, some kids had it. I might have been one of those kids that, got it. I wasn't, but.
Next up, Dime Chalk reports that there is another Kingdom or Earthrise Optimus, and this is via Cute Toys on Weibo, and it could be oversized with LED features. It looks cool. The feet light up, the gun lights up, the eyes light up. But at this point, just get the Studio Series KO.
I agree with you. But I'm a sucker for some gimmick.
Here he goes. How many Optimuses do you have that light up?
I don't know.
Do you need another one? You just like the toes.
I mean, yeah, okay. Those are the only feet I kind of like. I like robot feet. Those are the only feet I like. No, I have to look again. I usually don't go back and buy Hasbro figures, recent Hasbro figures, unless it does something different. And this is kind of different. I don't know. This pose makes it look better than what the last time I held my Earthrise. Maybe that's what it is.
I think that's a big part. It doesn't look bad, though. If you need it, get it. If it's oversized and fits in your collection, go ahead and pick it up. The lights are very cool. I hope the Matrix lights up in his chest, too.
That would be cool, too.
Because that would be a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, I agree.
KY Toys has an aerial bot or aircraft combiner, so why don't we just go through all of these figures really quick and then look at the combiner. So here we have 2 helicopters. What do you think of these?
I really like the one on the left with the 4 blades in the back. That looks really cool. The one on the right looks fine as well, but I think the one on the left does it a little better.
Yeah, I think so too. I love the thrusters coming out of his chest. I think that's unique. I think both of these look good. They really remind me of combiners that came out more than a decade ago that were like, there was one that was guns, there was one that was a green plane set, then there was a construction vehicle set. They were weird, but cool. Didn't pick up any of them. But these honestly don't look bad. They look like they have posability. They have interesting alt modes. So the color is kind of cool. So I do like them.
Yeah, you can tell there's limits. Like I guess there's no ankle tilts on it. That's the first thing I noticed on the one on the right in particular. But it looks like for both of them. But I'm kind of digging these two.
Yeah. And here are 2 more with the jets. And again, like you said, there are definitely limitations to them. Like they don't have hands.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're guns. Okay, whatever. They don't look horrible. I was going to be mean. They look on par, if not a little bit better than some of the things Hasbro's currently doing, especially in the alt modes. That's where these figures really shine, are those alt modes. The bot modes suffer from it, but I really like the one with the shoulder pad wings. I think that's kind of a unique look. So.
Oh, the one on the right.
The legs look horrible now that I look at them from the knee down. So, you take some, you leave some.
Yeah, this looks like it would be like a secondary team that were like in the background in like a major war or something like that. Like on the cartoon or whatever, they would have like these background characters that were fighting. That would be them.
Yeah, I could see that. And here is the last one, which honestly I think looks the best in all the modes. I really like this jet guy. He looks really cool. And I think he transforms interestingly with the cockpit on the legs. Usually we don't see that. It's usually like in the chest or something like that. So I think that's kind of cool. The combined mode, it is a drawing. It's utter trash. I really don't. If this the combined mode looked better, I might actually be interested in a cheap combiner. But this just looks like they just slapped them all together and didn't care what it looked like.
I'm still interested. I really like the alt modes. I'm interested to see how much this cost.
You're correct. If not saying it's going to be that much, but if it's like some of the other combiners we saw, that's like $30. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, okay, well, maybe for that price. I think this is going to be more like $10 a figure, so $50, $60. That's what I say.
$50 is okay. I would say it would be okay,
depending on the size.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's just something. Can you tell it's been a slow month so far? They're interesting. Would they be in my, the main part of my museum when it comes back up? Probably not. But could I find a place for them in, not trying to be rude, but like in my Hasbro portion of the museum with like the APC toys and stuff like that? I can see that.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not bad. I just want to see the price and stuff, but I do like this one. This one looks good. Let us know your thoughts down below. If you would make this an Autobot or a Decepticon. What about you, Bobby?
Decepticons.
Yep, definitely. Let us know what you would do down below, and we will be right back with the updates. Moving into the updates, we have something that probably the collab that you were very interested in. I wouldn't say most interested in, but one of them, and that's the Hot Wheels collab. And we have Bone Shaker, and this is via Noon on TFW. All I saw with this is that Sailor Moon staff that he has, and it looks like he's about to go turn into a sailor, I don't know what's going on with that. I get it's a gear shift, but I don't like it. The figure itself looks good.
Never watched Sailor Moon.
I didn't either. I just know that she had like a little staff that she would use to turn into Sailor Moon.
Okay, yeah. This looks great. I want this. I knew you would love this. I saw the skull and I was just like, yeah, James is going to get this.
We talked about it before. I think it looks phenomenal. I just wish he had a weapon, but that might be something with Hot Wheels. No guns on our figures. I just don't like that. But throw that in the bin and get a gun and put it in his hand. I think it looks great. He really reminds me, like the head and the alt mode and stuff and where the wheels are, of Jaguar from Leo Kaiser. And he's black and stuff. You know what I don't know. That I'm seeing like an alternate version. I do like the skull. I wish it was a little bit more defined. It looks a little soft. But it does look cool. Depending on the price, I will be picking this up. Because if this is like $50 for this alone, no, that ain't worth it. Sorry. This looks like deluxe size, if not smaller. But it does look good.
It does look good. And I'm kicking myself because I didn't pick up the Hot Wheels Optimus Prime. I will be picking this up.
Yeah. So I want to see what the price is. And if it's a 2-pack. Because the other one looked good too.
It did. Yeah, they both did.
Yep. Let us know what you think down below. Next up, we have the Retro Brawn. It's exactly what we saw before. It's fine.
Yeah, these pictures, it does look a little bit darker. The green looks a little bit darker.
The yellow too, I think, right?
Yeah. I think it. So yeah, it's fine. I'll be picking it up and putting it on my pegboard, I guess, with the other ones.
So, if they did a Hound, but it came in a box and was Voyager priced because it came in a box, would you pick it up?
Well, Hound is supposed to come in a box.
I know, and that's why it would be Voyager price, even though it's a deluxe classed figure.
And I would pick up Retro Hound because it was my very first Transformer.
Begrudgingly, right?
Actually, no. I would have,
even if it was Voyager priced.
Well, you know,
and you would pick it up if it was $50. I'd say the box makes it worth it.
I would pick it up. Yeah, I would pick it up. Nostalgia would kick me in the butt, and I wouldn't think twice about doing it.
Yeah, I know you would.
I hate Hasbro for putting it at $50, but I would pick it up.
They're watching this and be like, okay, mark that down. I'll buy it for $50.
You know, I'd feel much better if it was $45.
Moving on, we have SDCC's Void Rivals and Jetfire. So this will also be at the Hasbro's Fan Expo booth at the ACGHK 2025 in China for 990 Hong Kong dollars, which is about $126. At SDCC, they're also, not news, but they're also going to have a TF panel, a TF G.I. Joe comic panel, and all of it will be live streamed on their YouTube channel, which they say is 18 plus, which I found very funny. Yeah, this looks good. Pick it up if you want it, but I think you need to pick it up, Bobby, for these two little guys.
I was trying to justify $126. I was trying to say, like, I was like, how much did I pay for the first time I got it? And I wish there was more articulation in these guys. But I do like them, and I do want it. I just have to figure out how I can make $126 to pay for it.
Well, I mean, you could justify maybe $40 worth of that for these two.
Jeez, that's a lot.
Well, $20 a piece for an exclusive makes sense.
They're small.
That's what I was about to say, is it would be great if Hasbro made a 6-inch line like G.I. Joe or whatever with these guys. I don't know if these guys are owned by anybody else, but I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, I do think these are cool, and I'm trying to talk myself into getting this set.
Yeah. Next up, we have the Battle Damage G1 Optimus, which will be available there as well. It's limited to 40 units, and all the numbers are all the copies are numbered. and I'll have a silver matrix sticker. And you can only get this by spending 5,000 Hong Kong dollars, which is more than $637 at their booth.
And now we clarified because this is not at San Diego Comic-Con.
No. This is at the ACGHK.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are these the only pictures you put up?
I have a few more. So as you can see, he looks weathered. I wouldn't call it battle damaged. I would call it weathered. And then here you could really see the interior of his chest, which I think's where it's at. That looks phenomenal. And the alt mode looks good. These are all the pictures I have.
Okay, I figured you put the chest in. That's the part that I was just like, that looks good. That looks really, really good. Almost to the point where it looks better than everything else on the figure.
It does. It looks more detailed and like all the colors, and it's like, that looks great. And then you look at the rest of the figure, and I'm like, it still looks good, but it doesn't look up to the same quality.
Exactly. It feels like now everything else needs to have more details. Like there needs to be some, I can't remember what it's called, but like when they use the black lines to go to
panel lining.
Panel lining. Yes, that's it. If it needs that kind of detail. It still looks great, but $600 and something for this.
Well, when you think about it, if you go there, you buy the Rodimus, the Adamus Machina, which I'm assuming is going to be there. I don't know, but I'm assuming. You get that. You get the... What?
The Predaking?
Well, I don't think that's out yet.
Okay.
But you get that. You get the SDCC exclusive. Maybe you get that... What's it called? Star Optimus Prime, and then you probably have this. Not saying you want any of those figures. But I can see working your way up to it.
Maybe 2 out of 3.
Yeah, so this looks good. Let us know. If you're one of the ones that got one, let us know.
I kind of want it, though. I'm not paying $600 for it.
I was going to say, you could probably pay more than that if there's only 40 of them.
Yep, not going to do it. Not going to be able to do it.
I wonder, it must be hand-painted.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Let us know what you think down below.
Yeah.
Next up, speaking of Predaking, here he is. AMO2 Predaking, and it is 12 inches tall. So it's super tiny.
I wear a 13. So, yeah, that's not gonna make it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it looks cool. I like all of the stuff. The stylization. They really made this look cool, but it's really hindered by the size. For my collection. If it works for your collection, great. But I've always seen Predaking as being the biggest combiner, probably because of the G1 toy, and he was huge compared to the other ones. But I've always seen him as being bigger. I like him to be taller than everybody else, and he's my favorite. So that just wouldn't fly in my collection. But it does look good. I still think it's going to be like $350, $400.
Shut your face.
No.
And I'm saying that to not you. I think this is the mode that you would have to have it at. The bot mode's lat. I love the colors. He looks very thin. It looks like
that is accurate to the art that this is getting based off of.
Okay, so I look at him like Preda Prince instead of Preda King. But I like it. I do like it. I don't like the size, and I'm not gonna like that price. I'd have to see this in person, and it would have to be like we see it, it looks amazing, and I grab it.
And it feels nice in hand.
And it feels hefty. Not saying it feels like a masterpiece, like with die cast and stuff like that, but it feels solid. That's what
I would expect it to have die cast and stuff. And feel
I'm
like
not saying it shouldn't. I mean, like how like when you grab a masterpiece figure, like, and I'm talking about like a Fans Toys figure or a third party figure that has like,
okay, well,
you pick it up and you're like, oh, okay, that has some heft to it. I'm saying I'm not talking about that. It doesn't have to be that. It just has
got it.
Like a solid figure. Like you pick it up and you're not like, oh, you go to grab it, you're like, whoa, that was really light, oh, I wanted to feel like, oh, okay, this is solid. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall over. I can pose it and not have to require a stand for it or anything like that.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a good figure. I don't think you're going to need any of that stuff. I think it is going to be pretty solid. But if Rodimus was $250, I think this is going to be $100 more with all the parts, which is unfortunate. I would be willing to spend that much if it was like 15, 16 inches tall. Honestly, if it was bigger, I'd be like, yeah, here's $350 for Predaking. But it's a legend-sized combiner, honestly. It is. You know what I mean?
Well, how big is the Devastator? The 86 Devastator?
That's 12 inches, but the figures are bigger. Remember, this is like a big shell. So when you take all the from what we've seen, it has not been confirmed. They all looked very tiny.
They did look very tiny.
Very tiny.
No, I'm asking that because I'm trying to.
The Devastator is about 12 inches tall too.
Which is what I thought, and it makes me think about all the other combiners. So again, this isn't going to fit in my collection at all, unfortunately.
Yeah. Even though I have a little Predaking shelf going, I for that price, I need to see what price it is.
Yeah, $250,
$150, $200. I'd be interested.
$250?
No.
Okay.
Not at the size. If it was an all-in-one type of combiner, I'd be much more interested. There's another Predaking that we're going to be talking about in a little bit that I'm more interested in.
Interesting. Okay.
Let's keep it going. And next up, we have the Flame Toys Kura Karakuri Lost Light Rodimus. So this is not the transforming one.
Or the 301.
Or the 301. This is the original one. Oh, I don't know which one came out, this or 30. But it looks good regardless. I do like all the color variations. And I like the weapons that it has compared to the AM version.
Yeah, this looks good. I like it. I like the look of it. I can't afford theirs.
Yeah, I think this one was like $350.
I can't afford it.
Yeah. Next up, we have Onyx Prime via Gold Lock on TFW.
All right, so I can't remember the exact name of it, but the picture on the far right looks like it's somebody doing the trust fall or whatever. That's all I see is somebody just caught something and say, falling back trying to catch them. These pictures look better than previous pictures we've seen.
I completely agree. I think the bot mode looks really cool, actually. I like how it looks. I think why I keep thinking of Prime is the wings look like Predaking from Transformers Prime, if you remember that. I don't know why that's what I'm seeing. I'm not a big fan of the Centaur mode. Something about it is just weird. And maybe that's what it's supposed to be, It's okay. I'm good, though. I'm happy with not having this in my collection. I just wish the color was brighter. It was more interesting. I think I'd be in on this if it was like red or blue. This bronze color, it just isn't doing it for me.
This is... I don't like the alt modes at all. I like the bot mode.
Why don't we get into the alt mode? Here you go.
Yeah, this looks better. Actually, it actually looks pretty good. The picture on the right looks pretty good.
So this is an alternate configuration. I don't know if it's in the instructions, but Goldlock kind of wrapped the third set of legs around like in bot mode, and I think it does look a lot better. He looks bulky in the front and kind of looks like a griffin. I just wish this is supposed to be like the biggest, the first beast combiner, blah, blah, blah. I wish he just didn't get on all fours. I wish there was more to it than that. And that head does look like the Brood. Thank you for everybody that said that. Or the Brood. And that head's just so ugly. Like, I wish he just had a normal dragon head, but maybe this is accurate. If it's accurate, perfect, good for Hasbro. Not for me, though. Like, if he just had a dragon head, I'd be like, oh, that's awesome. Or a bird head. Whatever. Not this weird predator brood thing.
Yeah, I don't know what... It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Not
But
much
if for you, not your cup of energon, let us know what you think about it when you get it. Honestly. I want to know, is it worth the pickup? Are the colors much brighter in hand? Please let me know. I'm interested.
And then I'm like, in bot mode, I was just like, maybe it needs a sticker set. But then even with a sticker set, I don't know like what they would do.
They could do like gold
accent,
like the Caesar head. Remember with like the swirls and stuff like
Yeah.
that? That would look kind of cool. And this make him look like a Greek god or something like that. That would look kind of interesting.
I'm just talking about like the placement, like where
Placement, yeah.
You know, where would it make it shine some more? I don't know, but look forward to seeing that. I have a feeling it will come.
It will. It will eventually. Next up, we have the Akai Studios blur replacement head, and I like this because you could see the before and after, and the old head really
right.
looks. Yeah, I'm assuming the one to the right is the original head. It looks like a before and after of a facelift, where the Akai Studios is the normal face, and then he went and got suctioned, so, you know, for the gods in the back row, and, you know, it looks like Love Her to Death, but Joan Rivers, or something like that. But the new one looks great. I would definitely pick this up if this is going to be your main blur.
I cannot now. This is not blur. This is facelift.
That's actually not a bad.
That's not
for a figure.
It's facelift. I completely agree with you. It looks like somebody who had some
botched surgery. You'd see him on that show, Botched.
Yeah, because I mean, like the look how like square the head is. Not square, but like how full the head is, and then you know.
Pretty Squidward. I know you don't understand that.
No, and the lips and everything, like that is hilarious. Got bleached the skin. It's Vitiligo. No,
I was gonna say it's MJ, but
you know, yeah. Wow, this is how.
Talking about the new head though, looks great.
This is how I would want my blur to look.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. If like this was my main blur, I'd pop this head on in a heartbeat.
Exactly.
Wow.
And some of the articulation was cool with the neck, too. Next up, this is the other Predaking I was talking about. We have QQT's O2 New, which I have to admit, I do kind of like that name. But what I don't like are these bears. That does not look like no bull or no rhino. They look like bears. And bears are very cool for a Predacon combiner, but not as headstrong and tantrum.
I think the bull looks like a bull.
I think the front looks way too big. I don't know. It looks like they're like okay, maybe they're okay. I don't know. I saw them as bears.
The rhino, I don't see a. Oh, okay. Now I see it. I couldn't see the horns at first, but now I see them.
Well, yeah, because they're black.
Yeah.
My other complaint with this is the orange is way too pastel. And maybe it's these pictures.
That's very true.
You know, but it looks way too close to the yellow on Headstrong.
Yeah, I'll be happy to see these in your collection.
I have to see the price again. I know people said it's $20, but I want to actually like see a listing where I can buy it now. I'm not pre-ordering these, and I need to see more pictures. If that orange looks this pastel, I'm not picking it up. But it looks good. I'd be more willing to pick this up because of the price versus the other one.
Yeah, I said I was going to pass on this one. I'm still...
No, you didn't. You said you were going to pick this up.
I don't remember. I said I think you said... I said you should pick it up. I'm not picking it up.
You said you said you were in because you wanted a G1 styled one.
No, I don't remember that.
You did.
I don't remember that at all.
Of course, what is it? Plausible deniability. These don't look bad. I'm going to look into it, but we'll see. That orange needs to get more saturated, though. Hopefully it's the pictures.
Hopefully it's the pictures.
Yeah. You are picking this up, though. We've got Laser Cangtoys JGM SKP02 Little Shura Asura. It's going to be out in October of this year.
Perfect. I have time. Yes, I will actually. I guess I need to set a goal for myself, and the channel as a whole. I think somehow I'm going to share my journey of getting this basement back up with everyone, but maybe I'll do like a new walkthrough or something like that at some target number that we want to hit or something.
Well,
like
I got to do one of this place too. I've never done it at my new place.
Yeah, so maybe we can come up with a number as a goal, and we can revisit, doing walkthroughs of our collections.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. Let us know if you'd like that as well.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this figure at hand. I think they all look very cute. Swoop, obviously, is still my favorite, but I think all of them do look very nice. But that Sludge with those little legs, he's scraping on the bottom. It's so cute.
It makes, like, Sludge is like the smallest out of all of them, and he's like the tallest typically, and at least the longest out of all of them. So that's really funny. And then Swoop looks much bigger than all the rest.
Well, I think he's the same size as the rest of them, but he has like that dive bomb problem where since he has the wings, he looks bigger. And since he stands up. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's it.
If you probably laid him down, he'd probably be the same size as the rest of them.
Yeah. These look cute. I'm very interested in this. Put some color on it, damn it.
And here's the combine mode, and this is where it's at. I think this looks phenomenal, especially when it's in color. So I'll be looking forward to seeing this in your collection.
That sword looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see if it gets combined or not.
It could really go either way. All the modes look good on this. So
yeah.
Next up, we have DX9 Toys Dark Samurai via MPM Collector.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks good. Oh man, this looks really good. And the crazy thing is, the tires don't look as bad on this as it did on the Sideswipe.
Also, I know it's blurry, but that big hinge on the back is less noticeable in black.
Very true.
Even with the background, I know I took it out, but even with the background, you don't see it as much. I think this looks great. I love all the red in the front. I love all the rear headlights. That makes sense. I love all the rear lights, and I just hope it has some green stickers to put on it somewhere.
I think you meant tail lights. So
tail lights. I couldn't think of it. Once you say something wrong, you can't say the right word. I think this looks great.
It does. Yeah, I can't remember if I put a pre-order in, but I'm definitely am.
Yep. And bot mode looks good too. Thank you, Sinistar, for showing me he does actually still have socks, but it's not as egregious. I don't know. Maybe because I just like him better. Exactly. I do like that he can hold both guns in his hands because he is missing those iconic engine and Uzi guns that he used to have in the comics, which we'll take a look at in a second. But at least he could still hold both of those in his hands, which is kind of cool. And there's up close of his face, and he's murdering some Combaticons. And if you're interested in why the face looks like that, it's because of this comic, and you could see both of his iconic guns there. I wish he did come with those, and maybe the bazooka as well. Maybe the bullet belt, as all of that stuff would have just made this figure over the top. But it still looks good.
I'm going to put it out there. Maybe they're not done.
That would be cool. They show all this off, and then, oh, surprise, it comes with these things. So that would be pretty cool.
Or I hate when people do this. I hate when they do this. But if they were like, only if you put a pre-order in, here's my money.
What would suck is if they do, okay, version 2 comes with all of that stuff.
That would very much suck.
I wouldn't put it past them after what they did with the first one.
Yeah, that would really hurt my feelings.
Yeah, so we'll see. Let us know what you think down below.
Yeah, my pre-order's in.
Next up, we have some censored Galaxy Convoy, and this is Hammer Toys, and its comparison with the hybrid-style Galaxy Convoy. I'm not going to say what it reminds me of, because it's definitely for a BVC After Dark. But I think this figure, or legend-sized figure, looks good.
I'm very curious to what you were going to say. Yeah, the last time I seen blurs like this is when I was a kid trying to watch stuff I wasn't supposed to, with the knob that you had to turn like this, and and it would be fuzzy. You try to like put it in the middle so the picture would come in a little clearer. Yeah, that's what I remember. Maybe that was for BBC After Dark as well. But this does look really good.
Yeah, they did a good job. Even though his arms look very short in that gray model.
Yeah, he's like...
Yeah, I don't... Maybe it's accurate, but they do look really short.
I'll fight you like this.
Magic Squares showed off their swoop, which has the same problem with the chest with the weird yellow. It also looks like a missile and not a beak on his chest.
Yeah. It really does, and then it even has like the I don't know if they're what they're called, but like the
fins.
Fins on.
That's why it looks like a missile. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Everything else looks fine about it, but yeah, the yellow throws me off.
And we have had comments that the yellow is actually a lot better in ham. So
we have seen. And I think this finishes off the set for Magic Square, I think. I
believe you're correct, yes. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's always good to finish a set.
Yeah, and it doesn't look bad as well. Much more tune accurate than New Age, but New Age has that finish that I don't think this has.
Yeah.
Next up, we have XE001 via Baidu user. I think this looks great. I need to see reviews before I buy it, but this will be added to my collection if it doesn't crumble in your hands like that one Dinobot 2.
Oh, you did get that.
I got the good one.
Oh, okay.
But there was a bad one that came out from Black Mamba that just had so many issues.
Okay, yeah, this is an easy pass, so I will not be happy to see it in your collection, but you need to get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the figures I had as a kid. It looks like he's pretty small, which is great. Now, hopefully means the price is less. And, yeah, I think it looks good.
I'm always hurting myself here. I hit my funny bone and it wasn't funny. Yeah, I can't with this figure.
That's why you have to pick them up.
Yeah, this is not going to happen. I really dislike this figure.
I really don't get it. It's funny, some of the things you let slide, but he has a cowboy accent, so you hate him.
Oh, God, that was so terrible. Yeah. I can't get on board with this one. I was trying to. I was like, maybe I'll get the trans art one. I just could not do it.
I think this one is better, honestly, than the trans art one.
Yeah.
But let's know what you think down below. This is crazy. We've got Ramen Toys early bird pre-orders for $30.30. What do you think of this?
I never watched the cartoon, and I got ate up in the comments about Westerns. And thank you guys for the recommendations of shows and movies and stuff that I need to watch. Eventually, I will find some downtime and not watch those things that you recommend. No, I'm just playing. and try to catch up on some of those things. This looks really good. It looks accurate to what I remember from the advertisements for the show. And I know they've been working on this for a while to get it, I'm going to say 100% perfect, because that's what they really do go into making something really, really close to perfection. And I think everything on it looks good. Like the colors look really good. The accents and the details look really good. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pick it up. I'm not gonna pick it up, but I could see people who like the show or who are fans of this picking this up.
Yeah, I've never heard about the show until we started looking at Ramen Toys stuff. I think this looks really cool, and I think it would be perfect. And I'm doing what I know in like a NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collection. I think this would fit right in. I remember. I think when we were talking to Ace, he was talking about figuring out how to get the hair right and how it could move. So that's really cool that much thought has been put into this, and I think this looks so neat. I'm not picking it up because I have no connection to it whatsoever, not even a little bit.
Right.
But it does look really, really cool.
Yeah, I could see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme. The one thing that makes me not think that way is because of the mechanical knees and stuff like that. Like if it was like a horse that, got hit with mutagen, then definitely. But yeah, that's the only thing that
Crane experimented on him.
That's what it would have to be.
There you go.
Yeah, I love his weapon too.
Big musket. Yeah, it's a really cool figure.
Yeah.
All you. When can we expect to see this in your collection? Both of them. I guess you're going to start getting mannequins to put these things up when you start selling them.
Yeah, I saw this, and the cool thing about the mask is that it's going to be like you'll be able to see through. It's going to be like wearing those like wearing sunglasses.
So you could just wear this out then. There you go.
And so you can see out of them perfectly. But they'll have like I can't think of the name of the brass. Yes. So it looks really good. And the crazy thing is, again, Ace is a perfectionist, and he's just like, okay, it's still not perfect, so they're gonna still do some more tweaking and stuff to it. So, and then it will be up for sale.
There you go. See, you should get it, and it could just be your new pair of sunglasses. When you go boop, and then you can just drive around and go to the comic book store and whatnot.
I would need my car to have some gull wings and some blasters in the back for me to start flying. Then I would definitely have it. If I had a Thunderhawk, I would do it.
It's doable. So go pick it up. Let us know if you guys are going to be picking it up as well, and we'll be right back with incoming and recently released.
Yeah.
Let's move on to incoming with, I think, Bobby's favorite combiner, which is Volcanicus, as we all know. And it is probably his favorite version of Sludge that has ever come out, and that is Cangtoys Brontosolid. So, tell us how excited you are for this.
I'm actually a little bit happier with it after I saw a video of it. It didn't look too crazy. It looked better than what I had seen previously.
And in case you didn't get it, if you're new to the channel, that was complete sarcasm. This has been Bobby's least favorite figure that he's been wanting all year. I wanted to talk about this alt mode because this looks so cool. They did a great job with this alt mode. It really comes together. I don't know what dinosaurs look like in real life, but from what we think about dinosaurs, this really looks like long neck dinosaur. I think they did a great job. I love the red crest on the head, the gold beak, mouth. I think this looks really cool. I know we didn't like the head before, but they must have changed it because I think it looks good now.
No, I was actually being serious when I said that I like it more than I did initially.
Oh, I know. You were being serious about that.
Oh, you're okay. You were, yes.
What I was saying. I think you do. These pictures make it probably look a little bit nicer to you.
It makes it look a lot better. And yeah. I watched the transformation video on it, and there was some really cool things that it did. So
that's cool.
the giant hands, like the Hulkbuster look, I don't like that. The beak and the tail hanging off the side, I don't like that. But there were some things in that you can do that I did find that were really cool. There's a lot of different options you have with this figure.
Yes, and I do like that. And I think this mode is still good. It's not as good as the alt mode. I also don't like the big claws. I didn't like that with Thorilla, how he had those like knee braces that he could put on his hands. I'm just not a fan of boxing gloves, I guess, on my figures.
Mm-hmm.
But just the kibble of having the tail and the head hanging off the arms isn't horrible. Honestly, it's a new unique look, which all of these guys have. And, yeah. Really far away from what I would think a Transformer looks like. But it looks good, I think.
Yeah, and the transformation, there was, a couple parts here and there that were a little wonky, but the way you can like shorten up the neck and all that stuff is really, really cool. So I am going to be interested when this comes.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Will you be interested when this comes, which is Bandit? So they actually put out a video, and then it was taken down by the time I went to go look for it, so I only got screen caps. Yeah, they took it down. So I don't know, I wasn't able to watch anything about it. Maybe it's up now, but when I was doing the news, it said the video was removed by the creator. So that's why it has a big play button. This is just what I found. Alt mode looks good. Missing the stripe, I get it. I get why. I still wish it had the stripe.
Yeah, excuse me. I did watch the video. They had 3 videos up, I think. So they had, or maybe even 4. They had the transformation of this. They had the transformation of the trailer. They had the combination. And then I think they had one more.
Well, whatever links that were posted, they didn't work. So maybe they're up.
Yeah, so. I watched these last night, and the transformation of Bandit is very, very easy, which was kind of cool to see. And I just want to get this in my collection.
Mm-hmm. And here's the combined mode, and this is via Little Dutch on TFW. Is it just me, or does he look very, very skinny?
He does look skinny.
Is that what he looked like in the show?
He was, yeah, he was skinny.
He was? Okay, yeah. So if it's accurate, he just looks like a wimp compared to some other combiners.
Yeah, he was skinny. His toy was chunkier. Superion was skinny, but
okay,
the toy was very skinny.
But even in this picture from the cartoon, the arms look bigger, and the legs look a little bit bigger than this. But it's fine. I mean, it looks okay. I just think the proportions are a little bit wonky for Menosaur, especially compared to the Superion, who I think looks more bulky than this.
I agree. From pictures, yeah.
Pictures, yeah. Obviously, they're not in front of me. I can't compare them. And it kind of looks weird with the bicep area. I don't know.
So watching the transformation video, they did some very, very different things with.
That's awesome.
With the arms.
I gotta watch it when it comes up.
The arms in particular, like it kind of threw me a little bit. I was like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "Oh, okay. I didn't expect that." There is some, parts forming, and some people don't care. Some people hate it. The way they did it was very clever. So yeah, and I like the fact that you can put the legs on the front or the back, the cars in the front or the back, and the way you do that is pretty interesting. So yeah, it was. I'm looking forward to getting this in my collection. Like I said, yeah, some cool options that you can do.
Yeah, and I really like that. And I'll have to see how it transforms. I'm interested now. I think it does look good. He just looks more thin than
He does look thin.
Next up, we have New Age Elita 1. I think this is new. But go pick it up if you need it. I think, Bobby, you need to pick this up even though it'll be too small. I don't think you have one of these. You have the Mocha KO Elita 1, but you don't have one that looks like this.
Damn, this looks good.
It does.
I mean, it looks like RC with a different head
and top.
But it looks really good. I like the colors and.
Uh-oh.
No.
You'll get it.
The part that's going to scare me is if they're going to repaint it and it's going to be something that might give me an uh-oh.
There were already a whole bunch of RC repaints that I don't think you picked up.
Yeah, so.
That you should have uh-oh'd because you're not going to get them in anything else. Next, we have New Age Keaton. And I know the name isn't this, but when I read that name, I read Keenan. Like Keenan and Kel from Nickelodeon. All that and whatnot. But, yeah. I love his planking technique that he has right there. Very, very straight.
Yeah. When you say Keaton, I thought about Michael Keaton. So, but yeah, it looks good. It looks fine. Not one of my favorite Transformers.
Yeah, same. Next up, we got a reissue of Deformation Space's Recording Alliance.
Please be coming back. Please be coming back. Please be coming back.
So if you missed it, go pick it up. I think Bobby really likes this blaster, and I know he really likes their Seekers.
Yeah, this was a good blaster actually, and the Seekers are my favorite out of all of them. So yeah, this is cool that it's coming back out. So please give us the cone heads.
Yep. So we need more cone heads. We already said you got like 4 sets.
I know, but I need to finish this. They need to go with my.
Oh goodness! Let's get on to recently released. First, we have the YOLO Park Mini Optimus via Toys R Us.
He got that side swipe DX9 side swipe hand that I'm not gonna tell you twice.
Yeah, I looked it up. They're like $9.99. This would be a good little figure for $9.99.
Yeah, that is good. It's cute.
Next up, we have the Age of the Prime Sideways, which we talked about last time. These pictures are via SMS14. I believe he has a video on his channel, which they canceled. I think it looks good. I'm a little sad I'm not getting it, but at the same time, looking at this, it's missing a lot of detail. A lot of paint, a lot of color from my original one. Now, I would have been very mad if I did not have the original one sitting on my shelf right over here somewhere. This one does have ankle tilts, which I do like. But other than that, the original one is just superior in all aspects. Maybe this one has a ball-jointed head. I mean, you know what I mean? The other one's so posable already. Maybe there's a waist swivel. The original one doesn't have a waist swivel either. But, like, let's be honest. The old one is going to be bigger, have more paint. It has gimmicks. It has clear plastic. I'm good. I was going to pick this up because it's going to be $25. I ain't paying no $115, which you could find it. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I ain't paying that much for this figure. But, $25 I would have picked it up in a heartbeat.
Well, yeah, it seems like there was a lot of people whose order got canceled, and, my condolences to you for that. I didn't put an order in for this. I was not planning on picking it up. If I see it in store, I'll grab you one, James.
So I guess what happened is Excellion and Sideways were single packed. So there was like 3 per box. And they bought a whole bunch of Excellions and then just canceled all their sides, or a lot of the side swipes.
Yep,
that's why we're not getting it. Yeah.
That's stupid, but
I mean, I get it because the other capsule lines have not done well, and we've seen them at Ross. So I get it from a business perspective. It just sucks. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons that a lot of stuff is sitting on the shelves now.
Yeah. Well, let us know if yours was canceled. And And if you have the original, because that one is better. Next up, we have the Black Soil IDW upgrade set. That's what they're calling it, but I think this is more the game reverse. Looks good.
I like the sword, the gun.
Yeah, the sword looks a little weird.
Yeah,
the gun looks good.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Dinobots Gravedigger. They put out a instruction video as well, which I was able to watch, which are these screen grabs of. But yeah, it looks like he comes suffocated, wrapped in cellophane, like most corpses, and the arm mode looks very good too.
So, what did you think about the transformation?
I just skimmed through it
to
get screen caps.
Okay.
I was trying to go fast to record for tonight. Sorry. It looked cool though, for what I saw.
Yeah.
I did want to say the green plastic did look very cheap. It looked see-through and cheap compared to what I'm assuming Fans Toys look like.
What I noticed, the way the arm attached is like literally it's parts forming at its finest. There wasn't. I think the way Fans Toys did theirs with it integrating with the figure is, while I don't like the
you mean the combiner arm?
Yes, the combiner arm.
I thought you meant the scoop arm. Okay.
The combiner arm. The way that Fans Toys integrated it in with the figure itself is very... Even though it made the backpack humongous, the fact that this one doesn't integrate in is kind of okay. But they still did a very good job with it. But again, for people who hate parts forming and all that, this is a blatant parts forming here.
Yeah, and usually I'm like that. But if you want to go toon, I say go parts forming, because the toon, you can't. And that's where Fans Toys, to me, falters a little bit on all the modes not looking good, is they're focusing so much on putting it all together. But you're going for a toon look anyways, so it doesn't matter if you parts form or not. Because that's the toon parts formed. You can't get it to look like that. So that's why I do think this arm looks cleaner, but again, that's because it's literally an action figure arm that you put the thing on.
Yep.
So that's why it's clean. But, you have to take into consideration both of them. I still think this set is looking a little bit nicer than Fans Toys overall, but we'll have to wait till all of them come out. Yeah.
They're on the line of, kind of releasing the same figures, the same characters right around each other. So it's very interesting, and I like how fast we're getting them.
Yeah. So very cool. Next up, we have Collection Space with some really cool Photoshop of this figure, but that backpack is ginormous.
It really
is. It's gonna be. It's the whole alt. You could literally take it off and make the whole alt mode.
Right.
That's a feature of this figure.
Right.
But yeah, it still looks good though.
Yeah, and we're seeing the gray face, so I know that was something that you wanted to see.
Good point.
And yeah, I saw. I don't know how many pictures you have, but I did see some other. Okay, I did see that there are some other faces, so that's good.
Yeah,
so,
they showed off. I believe there's 4 different faces, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
So I'm really excited about this, and you can see
Windblade.
That's the Bingo Toys version.
Windblade.
Right, of Windblade.
Wind Girl, I think.
Yeah, but that's the Bingo Toys version, correct?
Correct. You are correct. Yes.
Yeah, you can see the size, and I think they measure up very well together.
I think so too. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this.
Yeah, I think this looks great too. I don't really have much else to say. I wish it transformed a little bit more. But, with these female figures, this is what it is. But I better get a slipstream.
Stand in the line.
Yeah. So, yeah, because that I know they're not going to because I want it, but I would also take a Skywarp, Goth Girl Skywarp. I would take
a Skywarp. I think you will get a Skywarp.
Yeah, I'll take a Skywarp, and that would be the only one I would pick up.
You know me, I'm in it.
Yeah, you need all of them. So
yep.
We'll see what they do, and let's finish it off with something that, like you said, you're in it, and that's Brave Troop Toys Optimus or Oboe win.
Yeah, there's a lot of detail going into this figure, and it looks like what it's supposed to look like.
That's a lot of money to spend to say that. I guess this is a remold of a Toy World KO, if I'm not mistaken. And be careful, people's have snapped correct in half. But this does look good. There's a lot of detail, like you said. I think this is the best movie Optimus design. So do you disagree that this is not the best looking movie Optimus design?
I mean, it is. There
you go.
It's expensive.
And you're going to have it.
I'm not happy about it.
Well, enjoy it. Go ahead and let him know in the chat to enjoy it. I think it's gonna be his new collection, and he's gonna go start and buying all the Rise of the Beast figures.
Negative.
But let us know why Bobby should go do that down below. And we will see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, man, my wallet left me. As always, to all debates are won. We will definitely see you all next time.